morning, everybody. It's Focus Friday. I am Cody Taza. I'm the managing director for Iowa or in Iowa. So I am here for our Focus Friday. I am excited to introduce Roseanne with Achosa Home Warranty. With the addition of this home warranty company, our agents can now offer several more advantages to clients. This offers your clients a variety of coverage plans with varying levels of protection. Having multiple options allows our clients to tailor their home warranty coverage to suit their specific needs and budget. By having another option, clients can compare pricing structures, service fees, and coverage terms. This allows our clients to consider reviews, ratings, and testimonials to gauge reliability and quality of service offered by each provider. I have had my own agents use Achosa and have had fantastic experiences. They kind of have their own nuances, which is awesome. So currently, Achosa covers Iowa, Idaho, Kansas, Missouri, but is working to cover all 6 of the states we office in, which I'm sure Roseanne can update us on. So without further ado, I would like to welcome the one, the only Roseanne Paul with Achosa Home Warranty. So, Roseanne, you are muted and I cannot see you, but I'm sure it will change shortly.
Hi, Cody. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to see. There we go.
There you are.
Hi.
Hi there.
It's so nice to see you. Hey, I have a couple of other people on the call. I don't know if they can join the panel or not, that are with our company that are in some of those other areas. So one of them's George Brockman, one of them's Lori Apodaca, and they should be on as well.
Perfect. I will.
So hopefully you can see them and they can join the panel.
I don't have that kind of authority, but I'm sure who does will let them in. I'll message as well.
Perfect. That's awesome.
All right. Thank you, Roseanne.
Thank you. And it's nice to see you. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm so pumped about the partnership with your companies. I can't even tell you. Cody knows me. I can't even tell you how excited I am about this. For those who don't know me, I am Roseanne Paul with the Achosa Home Warranty. I'm a senior sales rep. I've been in the home warranty industry business for 18 years, in the real estate industry for 34. I was a baby when I started. Also, we have I represent Iowa. Representing Idaho is Lori Apodaca. She's trying to get on. I don't know if her video will come on or not. And then she represents Idaho, as I said. She's been in the home warranty industry for 23 years, probably more in the industry. There she is. Hi, Lori. And then we also have George Brockman on the call. He represents the Kansas City market, also several other markets in that area. George has been with us for 10 years in the warranty industry. We're all seasoned reps, so we've all been here for many years. Little update for the Colorado and Montana folks out there. We're not in those areas. We're licensed by the insurance division, and we have been licensed now. Yay! We're super excited about that. And we should go live January 5th. So that's what we're looking to go live on January 5th. I will be working with those of you in Colorado and Montana, so I'm really excited about that as well. Anyway, I'd like to go ahead and have George come off of mute, and he is going to tell us a little bit about Achosa, their background, and what sets us apart. So go ahead, George.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm looking forward to meeting those folks in Kansas City. Cody, thank you for having us today. So Achosa has been in the home warranty space where we're closing in on 8 years now. And our founders had ran a traditional home warranty company for almost a decade. And they themselves got tired of that vicious cycle of upset homeowners, delay in service, upset contractors, upset real estate agents. And quite honestly, as real estate agents, when you put a home warranty in front of a client and they choose it and then they have a bad experience, that reflects poorly on you and your business and your recommendation. And so our founders decided there's got to be a better way to do this. And they looked around the industry on what people were doing and came up with our model where the homeowner gets to choose their own local trusted service provider. And to make that as simple and clear as possible, the contractor works for the homeowner. They never work for the home warranty company. So the contractor has the best interest of the homeowner at heart, what the best repair is, and to get it done in a timely manner. Our founders also believed that they needed to make this a win for the contractor. And so we pay the retail rate of the contractor by credit card when the work's complete. And so when they founded the company, they wanted to create this model that would serve the real estate industry. It would be a win for real estate agents. It would be a win for the homeowners, but then also a win for the contractors. And so what we've seen in the last 7 years, and certainly if you break that down to the last 3.5, when we've been in this seller's market that has driven, I think, everybody crazy. I don't know this as a fact, but knowing what the publicly traded companies report, we are probably the only home warranty company that has grown in the last 3.5 years. And we've grown substantially in double-digit numbers. And in a space where home warranties were kind of, we saw appraisal rights wave, we saw inspections wave, we saw home warranty wave, we saw crazy offers where people were, offering to pay for the seller's kids' college education or whatever it was. At home warranty, we certainly struggled as an industry, but during that time period, we actually outpaced the market. We grew, and we are now going into where I think Colorado and Montana maybe make 27 states ish, and we've got a couple more on the roadmap for next year. So we've grown substantially and are in a great spot and have been well received by the real estate community. We are excited to now be partners with Coldwell Banker Distinctive. And so anyways, so thank you for having us today.
Thanks, George. He's so right. I think for all of us, I think I can speak for Lori and George too. For all of us, we are seasoned reps, as I said, from traditional, we call it traditional home warranty. And I left that industry, and the other two did as well, because we couldn't support the service side. And that is a lot to do with the repair companies and having to, dictate who they use. So it's a much easier life for those of us warranty reps with Achosa, because we don't get those calls. We just don't get those calls. We get questions, and we're all happy to help out, and we know what realtor hours are. So, but because we've been in the industry for so long, Cody, you're laughing because you can call me at any time. I mean, that's just the way we are. We work your hours as well. So yeah, that's great. We love it. Lori, if you could come off mute now and kind of tell us about the our transparency and what sets us apart in the claim process.
You bet. So the timing is perfect for me because I'm in Idaho. So Idaho, ho, ho. So there you go.
I don't think we can do that with Iowa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You're the potatoes, we're the okay. Got it. Sorry.
Potato, I know. I hear it all the time. So I sold home warranties. I've sold home warranties for the last 23 years. And the first 20 years of that was with a traditional home warranty company where the technicians worked for the warranty company. The warranty company negotiated the prices of the technician. It was just not a good situation for homeowners. And so one of the things that I love about Achosa is that we truly let the homeowner pick their own technician. So this is how I explain it to homeowners. And to realtors, if the homeowner has a claim, I want them to call me first. I want them to feel like they have a local rep who can help guide them through filing a claim, although filing a claim is super easy. But I want them to feel like they have somebody local they can reach out to. So I like homeowners calling me first, but ultimately the homeowner calls in, files the claim, calls are answered immediately. There is no hold time. My previous life, there would be a half an hour hold time. It was absolutely horrible. Our hold time is less than, I mean, it's seconds. It's just very quick. So the homeowner talks to the claims representative. They ask them a few questions. The homeowner is told that they can get their own technician and how that works. The homeowner gets a hold of their own technician who they want to work with. If they don't know somebody, we will give them recommendations. Or if I'm talking to a homeowner and they don't know somebody, I ask them to reach out to their real estate agent, because who is a better resource for those technicians? You guys have them in your network. And so, so then when the technician is out at the house, they make a diagnosis. And they call the claims department. Again, hold times are seconds for the technician to call in and give their diagnosis. When the claim is approved, we tell them immediately on the phone, yes, this is what's approved, go ahead and move forward. As soon as the job is completed, the technician calls us, lets us know the job is completed. The homeowner says, yes, it's completed, and we pay that technician their retail rate. We never negotiate the technician's rate ever. We pay them their retail rate on site with a credit card over the phone. The technician does not work for the warranty company. We are not trying to say, oh, that oven doesn't really need to be replaced, Mr. Technician. Maybe we can just try this little fix. If the technician says it needs to be replaced, then we're moving forward with the technician who's the professional, their recommendation on what needs to be done. It is incredibly smooth. And, sometimes the sales reps for Achosa who have been in the business for a long time will say, oh my gosh, I didn't cry once this summer, because we take those claims really personally. I mean, we all three of us do. We take that stuff really personally. And I used to cry all the time. I'd go out and buy air conditioning units for people that had little kids. I mean, the stuff we used to have to do to survive was incredible. And we just don't have to do that now. But if there is ever an issue, we are always available. We answer our phones. We're on top of it. And we want to find solutions for the homeowner. So I probably talked too much, but the claims process is just unbelievable. It's just so awesome. That's it.
I want to add to that, and another part of that claims process that I really, really love is when you make sure you get us their email address, and we'll ask them on the phone when they're filing that claim. But we follow up after that first call with an email, and it tells them what's covered, what's not covered. So they know right up front going into calling their technician, they know what the coverage is, what options, if there's a limit on the coverage, they know what it is. So they're not surprised, by, costs or it covers this, but it doesn't cover this, and you're going to have to pay this out of pocket. Because a lot of times in traditional warranty, that's what they see. So I love that we follow up with that email so they know and they're in charge of that, as Lori said. So that's really cool. As you can tell by all of us, we're super excited about this warranty, because this is what for years, and I know as well with the other two, for years, this is what realtors and brokers have asked us in all of our areas. So kind of what's next for us on our side, we are going to meet with the managing directors to try to set up some time to be in your offices to go into more depth about warranty and talk about it a little more. Also, we're going to work with the agent concierge because they're going to warranty enrollment. So we're going to work with them to get them all set up and kind of ready to roll. So that's what's coming up next. In the meantime, you can give any of us a call in your areas if you have questions, you want to talk about it like right away, because we're super excited to talk about it and we're excited to be part of your team. With that, Cody, I don't know if anyone has questions or if we want to just have them give us a call to talk more about warranty at their own leisure, but it's really what we're about and why we're here.
Perfect. Yeah, and we can, I mean, I can, Roseanne knows me. I mean, I can talk. So hey, quick question, or I'm assuming there is deductibles that go into play a little bit and pre-existing stuff. I don't know if there's any of that you want to touch on, or if you want to wait till you come to an office meeting to touch on those.
Yeah, we can really talk about our office meeting, but there are deductibles. There is a deductible when you file a claim. On the buyer side, it's $100 deductible. On the seller side, when the seller has free seller's coverage during the listing period, which we can dive into that much more, they do have a $150 deductible. But yes, we have pre-existing conditions like every warranty company out there. I always talk about that as if you get in a car accident, you don't get in the accident and then call your insurance company. So there are pre-existing conditions that the warranty does not cover. We assume everything's going to be, you know, a normal wear and tear failure that happens when the coverage is in place. And I don't know if either one of you guys want to, you know, expand on that, but
the trade call fee for or the deductible for Idaho, I believe Colorado and Montana, right, Roseanne?
Montana, just
okay.
Montana.
It's $75.
Okay, yeah. There's a little bit different product in Idaho and Montana, because I think, as Lori said, the market dictates that. So the product's a little bit different there. So those general questions, I guess, as obviously are going to be a little bit different. So
and then we're all we are all reaching out to the agents that are in our area today with a follow-up email. I know one of the questions on the screen was, can we get brochures and information? And we will each individually be following up with the agents in our specific area to provide that information and do an introduction.
Excellent. And there was another question too, from Jimmy there. Of course, he is in Colorado and wondering when you guys, if you have an anticipation of when you may be in Colorado.
I'll probably be doing some Zoom meetings with the people in Colorado, but as I said, you can call me directly. You know, hopefully at some point it grows and grows that we can have a rep locally there, but right now you're going to work. And I will be able to talk to you via Zoom, just like we do with your meetings here.
Perfect. Perfect. And Colorado's beautiful. I mean,
I know. I would love to go
from
to
Iowa to
offices.
Colorado.
Maybe we can work that out. I don't know.
Perfect. And then there's annual cost of coverage. I'm assuming that changes per area on the plans, and maybe the brochures will probably tackle some of that, I'm guessing.
Right. And we'll be getting, as Lori said, we'll be getting that information out to you. For the folks in Colorado and Montana, I have to wait until we go live. So I won't be able to get that to you until that point, but I promise you it's on my calendar to get to you that week. So I think the 5th is on a Friday, if I remember right. I think I looked at that right before this. So we'll get that information to you. I will get it to you as soon as I can, I promise.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, I think then I will say that's the greatest part, in my opinion, from working with other, home warranty companies in the past. The biggest hang up is the vendor, and that's always a struggle. And that's what the agents that I've talked to truly that have used Achosa have said. That's amazing, because your clients can just do it. It's their choice, so they don't have to, there's no argument on when's this person, or can you find this person in my area, because it's always that one owner that's out in nowhere and can never find a vendor that's approved. And it's great.
It's true. Yeah. And thank you to, if you're on the call, for those of you who have already been utilizing our warranty. We have several people at, different places that have been utilizing it. So we appreciate that, but it is really true. you're not getting, as a realtor, you're not getting those phone calls. You're not getting those complaints about the vendor, because they'll call you first. You're their contact person. They'll call you first and complain. And then you call us, typically is how it works. But we just don't have that. We could be like, I don't know how many of you are old enough to see those Maytag repairman commercials where they just sit there. Well, we don't do that, but we do when it comes to claims, because we don't have to deal with it. And as Lori said, I don't know that George actually, I've heard that he's about it, but we have because we are invested with our realtors. We have worked with many of you for many years, and we feel like you guys are our friends and our partners. So it's very personal to us. But I don't know, George, have you cried?
I would not admit it if I had, so can't confirm nor deny.
Plead the fifth on
Tears
that
of joy, tears of joy going through a summer where I'm not scared to answer my phone. So
Yes,
yes.
yes, because that's literally what we did. I know for me, I did that in Iowa at the end of my career with the other companies I worked for. I couldn't leave my office, and I do a lot of training all over the state. I'm doing that again. I was just at Iowa Association of Realtors last week, but I do that, and so it's nice to be out there. That's what we like, and not sitting in our office trying to fix things that shouldn't happen in the first place.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Roseanne. Thank you, George. Thank you, Lori. Achosa Home Warranty. So you guys will get more information here in the near future. So thank you very much. One thing I need to make sure that I mention next Friday, our Focus Friday is going to be Ask Anything with the managing director. So go easy, but here we go. So if you're I might feel sick that day, but no, I'm just kidding. I'll take it on. So just know next Friday, Focus Friday, 10 to 10:30 Central Time, which converts to, I think, 9 to 9:30 Mountain Time. Yes. So Focus Friday normal time. So ask managing directors anything. So thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a happy holiday and safe, and enjoy your family and friends. And we'll see everybody next week. And thank you once again, Achosa. So thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you, guys. Bye.